Hello, my name is Haruka Tsujino. I'm a third-year student at Kansai University, and I belong to the NPO named IVUSA. This time, I will talk about the collaborative removal of an invasive alien aquatic weed around Lake Biwa, Japan. First of all, I would like to introduce IVUSA. There are about 80 universities and 2,500 university students all over Japan, and they are engaged in activities divided into 5 fields. This time, I will talk about the environmental protection field. Woodbidea grandiflora subspecies Hexapetala, hereinafter called water primrose, is an amphibious weed introduced from South America. In spite of its bright yellow flowers, water primrose is characterized by explosive growth and propagation. It also propagates from the roots and stems. Thus, it is necessary to remove them carefully by hand. It was first discovered in Akanoi Bay, Moriyama City, Shiga Prefecture in 2009. The water primrose causes mainly 3 problems. First, damaging to ecosystem like competitive exclusion of native plants and habitat degradation for native aquatic animals. Second, decrease in the reed bed emergent vegetation. Finally, negative impact on cruising and commercial fisheries. Today, we would like to introduce 3 outlines of collaborative efforts in Lake Biwa. First, from 2009 to 2013, background of the starting removal activity and from the removal project in Moriyama City. In March 2013, when some IVUSA students participated in activity to remove water primrose. The removal activity is hard work, and most people involved were elderly fishermen and NPOs. They got a strong sense of crisis and planned a removal activity from the desire that we want to protect Lake Biwa by the power of youth. In June 2013, more than 90% of water primrose in Lake Biwa was distributed in Akanoi Bay in Moriyama City. And the local people also had a sense of crisis. Then, 4 stakeholders, an environmental NPO, the city government, a fisheries cooperative, and IVUSA student collaborated to form water primrose removal project. The removal activities have been planned with the aim of restoring the rich ecosystem in Akanoi Bay. In the first year, removal activities had been carried out 5 times with a total of 261 people participating. We formed a cooperative system with stakeholders and tried to carry out efficient activities. And we accumulated know-how. Here is a collaboration system in Moriyama City. The local environmental NPO takes the role of hub in the region. They hold regular activities and connect regions and governments. Fisheries provide information such as the breeding status of the water primrose and transport it by ship. The government incinerates the removed water primrose in the disposal facility. We IVUSA remove manpower and conduct public relations activities. In this way, we cooperate with various stakeholders. Second, I will talk about the situation from 2014 to 2018. Continuing efforts up to 2013, In March 2014, the Council for Controlling Invasive Aquatic Plants in Lake Biwa was established, in which IVUSA was invited to join. In June, it was assigned as designated invasive species stimulated in invasive alien species, Act by Ministry of the Environment. Water primrose spread to the entire southern shore. However, no control measures were taken except for the case in Moriyama City. Therefore, in September 2014, IVUSA planned and carried out a large-scale removal activity across Otsu, Kusatsu, and Moriyama cities for 3 days. About 600 students participated. As a result, a total of weight of 120 tons and area of 6,000 square meters of water primrose were removed. This activity was also published in the newspaper and broadcasted on TV. Through these efforts, the sense of crisis regarding the water primrose was shared with the society. From 2014, the government started mechanical removal, and from 2016, the local council started the patrol monitoring. Furthermore, volunteer activities have been continuously carried out in collaboration with local stakeholders in each region. This large-scale removal activity in the southern part of Lake Biwa has been carried out every year until 2018. And this large-scale activity could be carried out in collaboration with various stakeholders, including the local governments, environmental NPOs, and fisheries cooperatives. As we proceeded with our activities, we clarified the division of roles. Large-scale communities are removed by mechanical removal by the government. Local NPO, fisheries, company, and IVUSA collaborate and remove the water primrose in the reed plantation and the floating spawning bed, where they can take advantage of manpower. In addition, the government provides a temporary storage for drying water primrose and then incinerate it in the disposal facility. After the removement, the government and local people carry out patrol monitoring to prevent the regeneration of large communities. Third, from 2019, collaboration between government and local people to extermination. In 2019, a large propagation was confirmed in the reed plantation area in Takashima City. Considering the danger of spreading throughout Lake Biwa, urgent removal by human power was required. Large-scale removal activity was planned and carried out for 3 days. In this activity, total of 302 people participated. A total weight of 7.2 tons and area of 950 square meters water primrose were removed. And this activity was introduced in 5 media. The government of Shiga Prefecture encouraged us. Many individuals of water primrose were growing in the reed plantation areas and in the floating spawning beds. Local people and IVUSA have regularly carried out removal activities 4 or 5 times a year in collaboration to extermination. These days, the more awareness of water primrose is rising, the more the participants of companies and individuals are increasing. IVUSA leads other participants during removal activities by making use of knowledge, such as how to distinguish and remove water primrose, which was gained through a lot of activities so far. By the efforts so far, the area of lake surface covered with this water primrose, resulting in a marked decrease to about 30,000 square meters by the end of fiscal year 2020. Next, I will introduce what kind of organizational structure in which IVUSA carries out removal activities. First,琵琶湖specialized team of IVUSA will obtain distribution information of the water primrose from the parties concerned, conduct a field survey, and decide the activity location. After deciding the place of activity, with the leader of the activity at the top, it will be divided into 7 roles. 1. Strategy planning. Makes a plan of the activity contents and thinks about an efficient work method. 2. Adjustment. Adjust the schedule, removal range, temporary storage, transportation, and disposal. 3. Logistics. Secure of transportation, meals, and preparation, and manage the activity schedule. 4. Publicity. Take photographs, send out in SNS, and make presentations on forum to gain understanding of society. 5. Finance. Make a budget plan for activities and acquiring applications for grants, aiming to carry out more strategic activities. 6. Membership management. The role of managing the student participants and improving the motivation of them by holding study sessions. 7. 8. Prevent and prescribe injuries. In this way, we carry out systematic activities and contribute to social problems. Lastly, I would like to tell you about this issue of water primrose as a future issue. In order to solve the water primrose problems, first, it is necessary to share the basic knowledge for all generations to raise awareness. Second, early detection and removal are important. Third, by clarifying the division of roles of each and coordinating with each other in order to detect and remove early. We will make continuous efforts toward the extermination of this water primrose. Let's do our best together. Thank you for listening.